Hello everyone, welcome back my YouTube channel Salesforce Hunt. This is Rohit and today I'm going to discuss about Salesforce Inspector new updates, that is game changer updates. So you have to learn these all features. Okay, so if you are new in this channel, so please subscribe the channel, turn on the bell icon for more updates so you never be miss any kind of update from my side. And before starting this video, please I request you all, please watch this video until end and don't skip any part of this video because of I have lots of things to explain about this Salesforce Inspector new updates, and it will help you in day by day, development. So let's get started without any further delay. So first of all, you already installed, I hope so. Okay, so this is the Salesforce Inspector, Reloaded. So this is the extension. So first of all, you have to do one thing: scroll down, and first feature is I want to explain to you this one, REST Explorer. Still in beta, but we can explore it. This is the new feature. Okay, so first of all you have to click on this one, and once you clicked on this one, immediately you can see this interface. So in this interface we have requests and we have different types of HTTP methods like get, post, put, patch and delete. You can see after that you can see the URL path, request body and the response. In the right top corner you can see the template, history, clear, save. Same thing you already seen in the SOQL, right? Same functionality. But in the template, we can leverage this template for better understanding purpose. So how we can leverage these all features? So first of all, I will tell you the templates, these all templates here you can see. Okay, you can use it anywhere as you want, these all templates. And after that, I will create the custom REST services and we can consume inside Salesforce Inspector, and we will see how we can execute our custom REST, REST API. So here, without any wasting time, just let me click on this template, and this is the first feature and first method, that is get service /data/ API version and the limits. So this is the first hit and this is the get method. Under this one, we have to check like how many limits we have in the Salesforce based on the current instance. So I'm using like free developer account. You can use any sandbox or production or any UAT or any set environment. So for now, just once you select this template, so it automatic gives this URL path URI. Okay, and after that you have to click on this send button. Right now we don't have any request body and response because of get doesn't require any request body. That's why it's a blank. And click on this send button. Once you clicked on the send button, immediately you can see here the response. Okay, so these all response in JSON format. You can see these all JSON format and status code 200. You can see, right? And you can check each and every limits in the Salesforce. So let's say API hit, currencies, everything you can see, daily async apex test. Okay, and that bulk API batches you can check everything here, right? API hits also you can check here. Einstein's scratch org, daily scratch org we can create up to 6 here. Okay, so these all limits regarding the Salesforce REST API based on the instance. Okay, so here you can the mass email we can send up to 10. Okay, so these all platforms here you can see. So this is a response about this limit, predefined REST services in the Salesforce. So let's say, or let me explain to you the next one. Next one is the get. Under this get one, we have to query on the S object. So it can be custom or standard, doesn't matter. You can use any object as you have. So for now, in my this template we have like Q means query, and this is the query. You have to pass like query parameter as a SOQL query. So select ID name from account limit 1. So let me hit this button, and once you hit the button, immediately you can see one record, that is age communication, and this is the record ID and this is the URL. Okay, so this is the our response code also you can see the 200. So this is the get call with SOQL query. You can use any post, patch and delete based on your need, but for now let's say I'm getting or I'm using this post request because we already seen to get request. Now it's time to learn how we can create the record using Salesforce Inspector, right, to Salesforce. So for now, you can see the request body, and this request body have JSON format, key value pair. You can see like name as, you can change it, let's say Salesforce, okay, something like that. And this is the industry like Chrome extension. You can change this industry based on your need. So let me change this industry. Let's say industry is banking for example purpose. You can use anything, or as well as rating. Okay, so let me add the rating here, like a rating colon, and it's a hot. Okay, so I have put it 3 values here. Okay, so here you can see the rating, everything, right? So let me make some space between them so it's easy to understand. So I have 3 parameters like name, industry, rating, and once we hit this URL, and this is the post request, so we are trying to create the record in Salesforce using this REST Explorer and post request, that is services data, API version, as object and as object name. Okay, so let me open the Salesforce org first of all, and once you open the Salesforce org, let me check this record is available or not right now. Like the name is Salesforce Inspector. So let me click on the account tab, and once you clicked on the account, let me click on this all accounts. And here in the all account, if you want to search, that is this one, like Salesforce Inspector, in the search area, you will not get any record regarding this Salesforce Inspector. Okay, so because of we didn't try and we didn't hit this URL, that's why. So let me hit this URL first, click on the send. Now immediately you can see record ID, success true, error, empty array, and also status 201. It means created record. 201, 200, all are success status. So now you can see 201, and this is the record ID. And let me refresh this grid. And once you refresh it, or you can refresh the page as well. And again here you have to search that record, or you can search the record ID as well, don't worry. Okay, let me search this one. Now you can see Salesforce Inspector. Okay, 2 records, because of I already created some another way. So let me try to create another one, Salesforce Inspector 1, 2, 3, something like that. Okay, and just hit the enter, and now it's created this record. Let me copy this ID, and directly we can paste here. Okay, and we can check this record is created or not. So just let me check this. Now it will be open the account record, and this is Salesforce Inspector 1, 2, 3. I hope so. It will be so this, yeah. So Salesforce Inspector 1, 2, 3, industry banking, you can see, and rating. Let me check the rating here. You can see the hot. You can see. Okay, so now you can observe this is the name of the account, this is the industry, and this is the rating. So 3 records, 3 fields value already have this record, right? So this is how you can create your post request using Salesforce Inspector. Let's see the next one is, or here history. You can check the history. Every hit have the history, and you can save it. Okay, now let me click on the patch. Patch is basically used for updated, partially updated. Okay, if your record is available, so it can be updated. Not available, it automatically create the new record. So now here let me change this Salesforce Inspector 1, 2, 3 to this name SFIR updated. So let me copy this record ID, paste it here, and please observe guys, right now we have Salesforce Inspector 1, 2, 3. Once we hit this URL, now our record will be updated. So let me check this one, and now you will be see this one record will be updated successfully. Here you can see SFIR updated. Okay, because we are only just passed the name, that's why you can see SFIR updated here, right? So this is the patch request. Now it's time to learn like delete request. Delete is very simple. No need worry about to pass anything here. Just we can use this record ID and pass into the URI. So here you can see this one. Right now we have this record. Once we clicked on this URL or this button, then after that, our, here you can see the status 204, and this record will be gone into the recycle bin. Let me refresh this one, and now you will be see some error because looking some problem, something like that. Let's see. Yeah, looks like a problem because this record is deleted successfully, and you can find out this record inside the recycle bin for cross verification. Okay, so let me search the recycle bin. Click on this recycle bin, and now once you clicked on recycle bin, immediately you can see SFIR updated. That record we already deleted by Salesforce Inspector using delete request. So this is how you can perform all the get, post, put, patch, delete, right? So now it's time to learn how we can perform our custom, REST API using Salesforce Inspector. So first of all, let me open the developer console. You can use any editor as you have. For now, in this demo, I'm using developer console. You can use VS Code or any IDE as you have. It's up to you. Okay, so let me open this developer console. Let me create a new class. Class name, it can be anything. In this example, I'm using like SFDC REST services, something like that. REST services. Click on this OK button. And this is the normal class here. Please observe guys. If you are working in integration and you don't know about it, so this is a normal class, not REST API class. Okay. So how to make this class as a REST API? So if you don't know, you can watch my earlier video regarding the Salesforce integration in anywhere in my channel. You can find out my playlist. Under the playlist, you can see the integration and these all, right? So this is the normal class, and how to make this normal class to as a REST service or REST API. So you can make it using this notation, REST resource, and under the REST resource, you have to pass URI parameter, that is URL mapping. That is very most important. And after that, you can give anything as you want. Let's say v1/sfdc rest. And after that, it can be anything like star. So this is the skeleton, and now this class is not a normal class, it's a REST class. Let me try to save this class. And now it's going to save, having some error. Let me check. Okay. So whenever you used, REST class or REST resource, you have to make your class as a global. This is the rule here. Okay. So now let me save this class, and now let me check. It will save or successfully. Yeah. So here you can see successfully saved this class. Now under this class, I need to create some couple of methods. So based on this method, we can perform our, get, post, put, patch, delete operations. Okay. So how we can do that? Okay. So let me create the HTTP get first of all. Get method. Okay. So now under here, you have to add like HTTP get. This is the annotation of the HTTP request, get request. So you have to make it, because this is the global class, so you have to use global method inside this class as well as method. And I want to return like a string, and I should do get. So for better understanding purpose, I'm doing some skeleton, not is a real-time scenario. Okay, you can use anything inside this method and you can leverage this feature. Right now I'm using skeleton, so I'm trying to understand these all, HTTP verb, and based on this verb you can easily get more knowledge. Okay, so now in this method I can return simply like a return in the single quote, because it's apex. Let's say get called, get method called, something like that, get method called, like that. Let me try to save this. This is the get method. You can use any method here. I will tell you how we can use that. Okay, so now it's going to save this class, and once you save this class, there is no error. Let me try to add lots of method. Okay, in this class like this. like this and like this. And let me try to change this. This is the get. We can make it as a post, and you can change this one get to post, and here do post and post method called. Very simple skeleton. Okay, for your better understanding purpose, that's why I'm writing this simple skeleton. After that, post put, we can use like put, and also we can change this one like put. And also, if you don't know about these all methods, you can watch my playlist. You will be get an idea about it, right? So this is the put. After that, patch, and we can use here like patch, and also like patch method call. After that, delete. Let's say delete. So we have to use, this is the common HTTP one, daily by day, we can use it, right? And this is the delete. Okay, so let me try to save this. Let me try to save this class and also save this class. Now we have to consume this REST services or REST API into the Salesforce Inspector. Okay, so let's see. Once you save it, there is one problem here right now. Let's see what is the problem. Only one method per type can be defined as HTTP GET. Maybe, okay. So this is the problem here. You have to change like put. And this is the rule. We can use only one method in the per class, like get, post, put, patch, right? Only one method in class. Line number 2, get. This is a get, okay. Put, okay. This is also patch. So we have to use patch, and also we have to change this delete. Let me try to save this. Okay, this time I think it's successfully saved. Yeah. Now how we can consume this, REST services using REST Explorer in Salesforce Inspector. So you have to do one thing. Under here, you have to change this method first of all like get, and after that you have to change this URL. So if you have your custom, that is called, custom REST API. So you have to do one thing. First of all, after the services, you can remove everything from here, like services / and you have to write like apex rest. After that, you can use your URI mapping. So our URI mapping is, you can see this one. So just copy this one, paste it here, and this is a double /. Let me remove it. And this is the complete URL for get. Right now, let me hit this URL. Now you can see get method called and status code 200. This is the custom REST API. Okay, you can call also, custom or standard API here. So that flexibility is available in the Salesforce Inspector. Now, this is the get one. Let me make it as a post. And right now, you can see this button is disabled because of post takes some body. So right now I'm using like empty, and click on the send button. Now you can see post method is called and status 200. Please focus on this one. Let me change this post to put. Click on the send. Now you can see put method is called status 200. Okay, make it as a patch. Click on the send. Now you can see patch method called status 200. Same thing for delete. Click on the send. Now delete method called status 200. So this is how you can perform your REST, call using Salesforce Inspector, using templates or without template, and your custom code as well, custom REST API. Okay, so I hope you learned something new from this feature, right? REST Explorer. Let me explain to you the next feature. So next feature is related to the Salesforce SOSL. So now Salesforce Inspector support the SOSL. So how we can use this SOSL, Salesforce Object Search Language. So for now, let me tell you one thing here. So now here, just click on this button, click on the data export, click on the template, select this find one. Immediately you can see in name SOSL query. So this is the SOSL query and you can use it. So let me open this contact object and let's see some record is available or not, or you can search the standard one. Let me click on the all contacts. Let me use this NDL. Let me copy it, paste it here. Let me search it. So you can see one record in the contact and NDL. Okay, so now Salesforce Inspector support the SOSL. You can execute your SOSL query inside Salesforce Export Query Editor. So this is the new feature also, right? We already did some, SOSL queries. We already used this one, but this is a new one. You can use this SOSL as well. Okay. Now next feature is we can execute or we can write our GraphQL query inside the Salesforce Inspector as well. So how we can use? So just you have to click on this template, search this one, and now in this query you can see this is the GraphQL query, like UI API query, contact, from contact, age is node, ID, name. Let me execute this one and let's see the output. Click on this one. Now immediately you can see the 10 records. These all, because right now we are passing only ID, name. Okay, that's why you can see the ID and name. Let me use like a first name. Let's say first name. Under this first name, we have to use like value. Okay, let me execute. Now you can see the first name. If you want to use another one, so let's say last name and the value, you can pass like value. After that, you can also use like email and the value. If you don't know about this GraphQL, you can watch my video. You will get an idea about it, how we can use this GraphQL query using editor as well as LWC. Okay, so let me execute it. Now immediately you can see ID, name, first name, last name, email, because of this parameter. So now Salesforce Inspector generally support this, GraphQL query, and you can leverage this feature in your org. So I already explained 3 features. You can use it anywhere as you want. This is the very most important features in the Salesforce Inspector and day by day our developing work. Okay, so guys, I hope you learned something new in this video. If you feel like this is the very more informative for us, so please like, share, comments, subscribe the channel, turn on the bell icon for more updates so you never miss any kind of update from my side. So till then, bye bye, take care, see ya. Thank you for watching, guys.